What advice would you give to a parent, or what do you expect out of your parents early on in the season?
Early on in the season, all the time during the season, what I expect out of my parents is to be supportive to the wrestlers. Wrestling's, and I don't think it's just my opinion, but I think it's a true fact that it's the hardest sport that any kid could do, especially at the high school level. So they need support. They need someone encouraging them. When they get off the mat, they say, regardless of whether they win, lose, or draw, they say, if they could tell the kid went their hardest, they say, you did your best, let's get after it. Talk to your coaches on what you need to get better at. But the second that a parent says, what was wrong? Why'd you do that? Why'd you lose? Then it's really just going to beat a kid down. And kids don't thrive under that. Youth don't thrive under that kind of pressure. The coach sometimes will do that to just get the kid awake and thinking a little bit. But he can't have a coach coming from his coach and coming from his parent. It's too much. It's too much pressure. And when the kid, we all know that under a little bit of pressure, we're going to do well, but too much pressure from every single direction will break a kid down, break a wrestler down. And when that happens, it's sad. Hopefully the kid can learn and grow and overcome it. But I mean, one of the best things that I ever heard was Cale Sanderson was asked why, if it was hard wrestling for his dad in an interview. And he said, well, no, my dad was great. He was very supportive of everything I did. He never got really hard down on us. If we lost a match, he said, good job. But my mom was the one that got hard on me. But that was because his dad was a coach, And so he couldn't have his dad be his dad and his coach. His dad needed to be his dad. He'll teach him technique, but he can't yell at him. So he let his mom take the role of yelling at him if he didn't wrestle to the best of what she thought he should be wrestling. And that's what I'm going to try and do with my son, which is good because my wife will yell at him. and then I can say, okay, let's get better, But if a coach is yelling at the son and a parent is yelling at the son, it's too much. They just need to really be supportive and encourage the wrestler. Remember, one of the biggest things, hardest things I notice with my wrestlers is sometimes they come to me, I have to miss practice because I got this homework and this to do and all these assignments due. And so I have to miss practice. And that's so frustrating as a coach because that they don't have all these things to do right at that moment because they were trying their hardest to get them done and they just didn't get them done. They have all those things to do because when they went home after wrestling practice, they were watching TV or playing video games or talking on the phone with their girlfriend. And so that's another role that a parent should be taking over is when the kid goes home, making sure he does all the things he needs to do so he can, when he comes to this room, focus on the things he needs to do in this room and make sure he's where he needs to be when he needs to be there.